switched me. Hey, schedule got switched. So we run an hour today, and then I hit y'all later on today. But look here. Why Cleveland keep running around trying to sell us this story about, well, we need a quarterback. We need a quarterback in the draft. Yeah, I know they went and set up at the Texas-Ohio State game to look at Arch. But Arch was stinking it up. He was stinking it up. So Arch didn't do nothing. So Arch is Then you turn around and look at the LSU and Clemson game. Neither one of them were batting nothing. So then it's like, now they turn around and try to say Lenore Sellers when we know good and well they ain't gonna go with Lenore Sellers. Now somebody will draft him, but no, they ain't drafting. So why they trying to sell us this story about the quarterbacks when Shedeur is your quarterback? He your guy. He's your guy. He's your franchise guy. But you know what it is. And then you got your boy Travis Hunter. My boy T. Hunter. Yeah. Starting that wide receiver, backup DB. Let me get that. Let me get that. That's why they doing that snap count on my boy. But look, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. You know, Jimmy and LeJontay about to get their first NFL game on. I hope they take it to the high, take it to the high, take it to the high. But if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Listen, man, we talking about the NFL and college. You getting everything here. Everything you want on one channel, baby. But let's jump off into this thing. So why Cleveland sent the message out strong. It was loud, too. It was, we are looking for quarterbacks. So they was all at the Texas. And they thought that did something. And then Arch was out there and Arch out there doing that. And they like, whoo-wee. To the LSU and Clemson game. Flew down there and they like, this ain't this. Man, come on. Man, all this hype these boys got, this what it's about. All of them play elite defenses, are supposed to be at the top of at least a top 10, top 15 defense. And their offense was at least a top 10, top 15 offense. So you dealing with, you got the offense, you got the defense. What's up? What's up? So now when you dealing with that, it's on. It is on. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's get that thing rolling. Let's get that thing rolling. So now when you look at it, you got it where everybody is watching and they trying to see what's up. They trying to see, can them boys really do what they gonna do? And they didn't give us nothing. So now you got people saying Lenore Sellers, but they can't give it to him because he missing something to me. He missing that real throwing ability. Like I think he more of a runner. He got to get it together before he leave. I love CC, what's happening? Hey, man, of that. I think he got to run more. I mean, throw more. But then you got Carson Beck, he gonna throw it. You got Sam Levitt, he's gonna throw it. And they can run it, but they can really throw it. You got the Oklahoma quarterback. Now, them three quarterbacks, I keep telling y'all, them three I know gonna get love. Them three like that. But when you look at what they doing, you gotta hope that they be like that. But what Shador was doing the same thing. So they hyping it up, but it ain't going down. They hype me up, but it ain't gonna matter because you need Shedeur. You got Shedeur. You better use him. So then you can use your picks to do something else. You can use your picks to go get an O lineman, to go get a D lineman. You can use your picks for that. But if you gonna use your picks to get another quarterback, that's on y'all. How you draft two quarterbacks, two now, and you telling everybody you looking for another quarterback? Now that's crazy. That's wasted picks in my case. If that's how y'all feel about it, that is wasted picks. Why you wasting picks? Why you out there operating like that if that ain't what you want? So if you wasting picks like that, come on now. Come on now. None of this makes sense, y'all. Like clearly, they trying to sell us on this quarterback stuff. But you draft 2 quarterbacks. So why we gonna act like that? Why we gonna act like we need quarterbacks and you just drafted 2? What was the point of the draft? What was the point of the draft? It makes no sense. It made no sense at all for you to draft 2 quarterbacks, then tell everybody, oh, we're looking at Arch Manning. Well, Manning, go ahead, get Manning. We looking at LSU and Clemson quarterback. Go ahead, get them. Well, now we looking at Lenore and said, nah, y'all, I know y'all ain't looking at South Carolina quarterback. I ain't know that. 3,500 to 4,000 yards and have 30 to 40 TDs passing. They can't sell me on that. Nah. Like that. They gotta run Shedeur. They gotta run Shedeur. But it's on them. I don't know what it is, JB. Back to Cali. Cali. Is it back? Y'all, boy. I'm trying to make that thing work now. B. Thomas, what's good? Double S, you say this is the part of the plan to trap or hold his career. Browns don't think Shedeur is which is wild. Like, how don't you think this man like that, but he is? How you don't think this man like that, but he is? How you act like Shedeur ain't him, but he really is? And you know he is. You know this man like that, but you acting like he ain't. So now you playing around, but it is what it is. Selmo, what's happening? I love CC. Hey, you know it. Double S. Peace. Just a girl, what's good? What's happening? I don't know, but today I'm gonna handle this. I love CC. You say I don't even think Shedeur going to the Cowboys would make me feel. I don't think he going to no Cowboys. I don't think the Browns. Excuse me. I don't think the Browns getting off him. The Browns ain't getting off him. Hey Mo. Yeah, Rachel, what's good? Nate, what's happening? They not getting off him. They not. Ain't no way they letting that man go. Eddie, you say if they put Grown on the practice squad, he would be gone. They ain't gonna do it. Listen, they like, nah. That boy balling. Excuse me. That boy balling. They know for a fact they put Shedeur out there, it's a wrap. They put Shedeur and let him go to somebody else, it's over. But they know they can't do that. They know they ain't gonna do that. So we just gotta roll it out. Just girl, you say they don't know how to evaluate talent or develop a quarterback. It sure don't look like it because Shedeur and DG would have got all the time. Right out the gate. I'm giving them boys all the time. I want to see what they produce. Then we'll go to Joe Flacco. We know what Joe Flacco gonna do. I done seen Joe Flacco in 23. I done seen him in 24. We done seen Kenny Pickett. So, y'all, they trying to hype this quarterback stuff up, but them quarterbacks not like that. Like, y'all seen LSU and Clemson quarterback. They went like that. Now, I keep telling y'all who did play good to me was Miami quarterback, Oklahoma quarterback, and Arizona State quarterback. Now, those quarterbacks played ball. Now them, I'm like, hey. I get if they do decide to draft, if they went those 3 routes. If you give me anything I saw, them boys gonna have to ball out harder than that. And all of them play hard teams the whole way, so they gonna have, and they got a solid team, so they gonna have the numbers. It's just, do you want to deal with that? I just can't understand how you can have a team and then it's like that. Who that? Yeah, he went to the. We don't like him with Cleveland, but he with Cleveland, so it ain't nothing like technically we could do about it. Red, they need to. They need to. Let's jump into that next subject. So, my thing is, how do you operate as a franchise knowing you gotta, knowing right now You have a certified baller on your squad. You got a baller and you ain't gonna play him? Come on, man. How you got a baller and you not gonna play him? How you got a quarterback? Nah, Chad, Florida State quarterback, he ain't gonna get it. Not in the NFL. He good for college. He can pull a Doug Flutie when he comes to the NFL, but he gonna have to pull a Doug Flutie or pull a Caleb Murray, a Kyler Murray. But far as right now, actually, if I got Shedeur on my team, man, I out from the day one we got him and DG would have got them first team reps right out the gate. Get them. Joe, you been here, done that. You know how to get down. Kenny, you been here, done that. You know how to get down. Um, Nah, PC, I ain't saying they ain't good. I'm just saying they wasn't like that. They didn't make me say, whoo. LSU and Clemson quarterbacks did not make me say, God, dog, you got to go get them. Nah, they didn't do that. Miami quarterback, Oklahoma quarterback, and Arizona State quarterback. Now, they made me say, ooh. Now, them some quarterbacks you want. LSU, Clemson, nah, if I'm drafting, I ain't drafting them. I know for a fact I wouldn't draft them. Them three quarterbacks I'm looking at, Beck, Oklahoma, and Arizona State. Forget the rest of them. The rest of them, they can do what they got to do. But far as Shedeur, how you don't play two quarterbacks you just drafted? Play them two quarterbacks. Let's see what they do. Play them two quarterbacks, and let's see how they roll. Let's see how these two quarterbacks get out here and ball. Because you drafted them. When you gonna give them an opportunity? When you gonna give them an opportunity? Notre Dame, coach. Hey, Notre Dame was the, hey, ain't no cake in Notre Dame. The other two, yeah. But still, Beck was the best one out of everybody. Beck, I've been saying that Beck was the best one of the weekend out of all the quarterbacks that played. Beck was out there. Beck was ready. And Beck was ready. So now we look at it going forward. Shedeur and DG should get their opportunity. Now, the owner said they absolutely will get their opportunity. They absolutely will get their opportunity. That's what the owner said. I'm waiting on that to happen. I'm waiting on that to happen. We don't know when they're going to do it, but they need to go and throw them boys out there, and let's see what they're going to do. Throw them out there and see if they are like that. Let's run it. What you got to lose? You only won 3 games last year. If you buying 2 quarterbacks this year and you thinking about buying another one next year, but go ahead and see what these boys buy before we buy them. And then now you got 3 quarterbacks on there and ain't nobody got opportunity. But if that's how they roll, if that's how everything flows, the person who made these clouds and that sky and this ground and that water and everything else, he'll come in and move everything where he want to move it. So I ain't really tripping. I ain't really tripping. It just feel like, yeah, Cleveland drafted him, but it don't feel like they really showing him no love. It just really don't feel like that. It's like we operating in some fake stuff. Like, yeah, he on the squad. Okay, and y'all told him to draft him, or whoever said go ahead and draft him, but we ain't doing nothing with him. We ain't doing nothing with him. So I'm trying to figure out why we operating like this. Why does Cleveland, with everybody anticipating them being sorry, now I know they anticipating winning, so I guess that's why they trying to start Joe, but Joe ain't gonna ball like that. Joe gonna get you some wins, but it ain't like that. I'd rather see what the wins look like out of DJ and Shador. Let me see what they look like, and then go from there. Let me see them ball, and let me go from there. But we just got to play these silly games and wait for Shador whenever they feel like doing it. So I don't know if we get in Shador week 1, 5, 10, 12, 17. But I do know, based on how Cleveland does, they done went through 5 quarterbacks one year, y'all. 5 quarterbacks. So Shador surely going to get an opportunity. He just got to be ready. He just got to be ready. Hey Woods, you say they need to let the NFL go in. Nah, they can't go to the CFL. The CFL ain't gonna pay them like that. 504. You say lose mentality, the plan to be drafting high next year. Yeah, like, bruh, why? Now, I see that you're going to look for the old lineman and D lineman because it was so many games, yes. And the secondary guys and all the skill guys. But to go in knowing you went in them games for quarterbacks is wild. Like, y'all, what y'all finna tank it out, tank it out. Them boys finna tank. Uh, T-Man, you say they wouldn't want to play against Shedeur. Listen, if it come down to that, I would Shedeur eat him up every time. Hey Woods, is he getting reps? That we don't know, cause they ain't letting that leak out. Little Mama G, you say I agree with you, Colin. You look good, and Florida State quarterback, yeah. They looking good, but the NFL, y'all already see how the NFL act. I don't know if y'all don't see it, but they hype who they want to hype, draft them, and it could be a total mess, but they do what they do. CJ, you say if they focus on who they have already spent money on before trying to spend more money with no guarantees, correct. None of it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for me to be a big time organization and don't have no clue what's going on. We just stank it up every year. Yeah, we got a couple of 11 win seasons, but ain't nobody scared of us. Ain't nobody scared of us. Who that? Right. LSU and Clemson play hard defense. I said that. I said they played the top 10 defense, but when you look at Carson Beck, he played Notre Dame. And he was out there working. He looked it good. He looked it like something you wanted. Clemson and LSU, they didn't look like that to me. Them two quarterbacks didn't look like nothing I would just want to draft. And Art surely did. So if I'm looking at quarterbacks, 3 I'm looking at first is the 3 I said. Then I come back to the rest of them. They had to show me throughout the year. But that was your opportunity. You supposed to be all that in a bag of chips. Ball out. Lead your team to the win. Don't make it like a team win. No, I need that quarterback to do what he do. TP, you say 12 game reps. But probably not like that, though. Eddie, you say the Browns organization is really afraid of our community who supports grown. Hey, they don't want to see it, but he's their real opportunity. Matt, you say, yeah, you got to. You got to send them all up for Shador. Got to. Double B, hey, appreciate it. Hey, you know how we get down. Say this is a direct to Deion Sanders. He said Shador could not go. Well, he did. He did. Listen, well, seeing it on the back end, he like, dog, we shouldn't have did that. But it is what it is. TH, say, I don't understand. They seem to be acting against it. Yes, how you operate and you not trying to win for you at, but I guess if you the owner, like you the billionaire owner, you like, man, I'm getting paid regardless. But how you want to, like, how don't you want to turn into a franchise where you come to the game and you feel good? Then you about to have a dome. I want to feel good when I come to that dome, like, yeah. We winning, baby. I don't want to come out there and we taking L's every day. Just a girl. You say nobody wants to work hard to go to a lower level league. Correct. That's why they won't go to the CFL. Now, I can't say what Shiloh gonna do, but Shedeur ain't going. And I don't think Shiloh is either, because if they try to cut him, that'll look bad. If the UFL try to cut him, that'll look bad. So you kind of got to stay in the league or nothing. But hey, he might go to the UFL. Shiloh might try. But let's jump off into the next subject. So this Sunday, y'all, we're about to see Joe Flacco and possibly DG and maybe a 0.01 percentage of Shador. You might see him, but Joe ain't finna just wow us, y'all. Joe gonna make plays. I'm telling you, Joe gonna make his plays, but be like that, yo. Joe ain't gonna have it where he just out there dominating. Joe ain't gonna be out there like, Joe ain't finna get out there and shine like that. Joe gonna give us an average game. He's gonna work within the system. But Joe ain't finna just get out there and you need that 2-minute drill and he go to driving down that field. All that stuff they did for that Rams game, that ain't gonna happen in no real game. So again, let's say Joe Flacco throw 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Or he might throw 0 touchdowns, 2 picks, or 1 pick. That's the Joe Flacco we about to get. I don't know how long they carried it. But I do know one thing. Every season that Kevin had a winning season on, he did get that opening win. He got the first year, the second year, the third year, the fourth year. That 5th year, he didn't get it. He didn't get it that year. Last year, he didn't get it. This year, he's hoping to get that. If he gets that, then maybe we heading in the right direction. But nobody believe we are beating Cincinnati. Nobody believe we beat the Ravens. Nobody believe we beat Green Bay or Detroit. Nobody. Nobody, baby. Want me, don't want. Yeah, they don't believe that. None of them believe that. Now, Kevin did say this. Kevin said, hey, listen, whatever happened last year is last year. This is a new team for everybody. He said that's everybody new in the league. People change. People switch teams and all that. That happens. But I'm not knocking Cleveland. They may be decent. They may be decent. Because he done had some good years there. Y'all, like, out of 5 years, if you average all his years, I think it's come out to 8 or 9 wins. Last year was his worst year. Last year, he ain't never looked like that. Last year was his worst year ever. You would think he ain't planning to have that type of year, but you never know with these 10 draft picks. You never know which way they trying to go. So that could be why they got Joe out there. They like, Joe, they can't tell Joe, they like, Joe, go out there and be great, boy. We believe in you, Joe. Hey, Barry. Joe's history is like touchdown, touchdown, interception. Interception, interception, touchdown, touchdown. Interception, touchdown, interception, touchdown. Joe really 50-50, y'all. Let's use him for about first 6 to 8 games. Then let DG hear Ricky. He might stank it up. And then save Shedeur on the back end because he probably might go in there and ball out. Let's get close to tanking without kind of tanking. Let's go with Joe the experience, and then DG the computer, and then go to Shador, somebody we gotta develop. Shedeur may ball out more than all them, but by the time he ball out, the season over. We picking. And if we want to justify picking a quarterback, we could. Yeah, put Joe out there. Yeah. Put Joe out there. So to me, that's why Joe out there. Like, you know what you're getting in Joe. You're going to have to force his game. Run. Okay, Joe, hit the crossing route in front of you, Joe. Okay, cool. Hit the slant route, Joe. Okay, cool. Hit the curl route, Joe. Okay, cool. Hey, when I get to throw deep, Joe, we're not throwing deep right now. Hand it off. Okay, now, Joe, you can hit it. Okay, See what I'm saying? So, it just feel like we just running it. Cleveland could be good, but they also could stank it up. So, if they start stanking it up, expect to see Shador at the very end. If they play well, you might not see Shador. But again, the creator, and then all that's over. So, y'all, this is the funniest scenario we ever been on. I ain't never been on a scenario like this, where you looking at this situation like, dog, Why we gotta operate like this? Why we gotta operate in this manner and let this happen? But this what they want to do, y'all. This what they want to do. This what they want to do. KS, you said Shedeur will mess up their losing streak. He will. Dana, you say they will wait until Cleveland weather gets below zero, and then yeah, I think Coach Brown's like he didn't want them in them bad weather spots. Well, they made sure he went to the worst organization. Say the Brown love to lose. It looked like it. Uh, as him, you say the Browns make money, win or lose. Doesn't even like Shador. Yeah, they I wish he wanted to talk, but this is a part of their drama scenario. Art, what's good? You say nobody beat my Lions. Hey, the Lions like that. Tomorrow it's a game on now, them Cowboys and Eagles. I'ma preview that tonight. Dana, you say they will wait until Cleveland weather. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Platinum, what's good? MJ, what's happening? Want to call you say Shador not playing until gonna be cold out there, ain't it? C Jack, you say 12 makes his plays exciting. We don't want to see Joe or Dylan. They need to give the fans what we want. They do need to give the fans what they want, but they ain't. PZ, TH, yeah, man, DG the computer. They gonna stick him out there. Man, them boys gonna be batting them balls down and everything. They took it easy on that preseason. Hey, Rams. Lighten up on my boy. The Eagles trying to snatch it and pick it and show that they was the champs. Don't do them like that. Yeah. That's happening again. Edit, you say Joe is gonna throw a short pass and hand out runs their opponents. Yeah, man, they gonna know that. They gonna sit them boys in the box, sit that cover two. Man, you gonna have to beat us deep. TH, you say they better put Grown on the plane. Man, they might as well. Juan, you say Colin. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's hard to trust on how. Yes, it is. Like I'm rocking because I gotta rock, and I want to see him succeed. I want to see him represent, but you just never know. SC Sneakerhead, what's good? Cut, you say it's always been like this in Cleveland. We just never paid attention to him. Golly, you right. I ain't never thought. Listen, the Bucks right here, so I care. I didn't care about the Bucks, but they was here. The down the road, so I didn't care about them, but they was there. Jaguars. Like one time I cared about Jaguars because Fred Taylor was out there running that thing, and Mark Brunell, they was out there balling, and then the other quarterbacks, them brothers that came through, they had it going, but then you get to the point where it ain't going. So it's like, man, it's wild. It's wild. We ain't never seen an organization like this. We just gotta ride it out though. Gotta ride it out. Cut, you say will Shedeur travel with the team? Well, they say the emergency quarterback, so that would mean he should, but you just never know. One to coffee, you say definitely beating Detroit. They lost their coordinator players. They did lose both coordinators. But they still got a lot of ballers. Now. Just girl, you say the Bengals ready for them. They trying to go back to the playoffs. Yeah. The Bengals want that Super Bowl. PC, you say the Bengals gonna put 35 on them. Now that's a lie. They could though. Hey Woods, you say they should make Dylan feel some kind of way too. They obviously don't. Well, he gonna feel some kind of way, but then he ain't. All right, you say the Lions going to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't mind saying. Well, I want Lamar Jackson to go too. Well, I think that's NFC, but I'm just still saying. TP, you say they are still treating 12 like yeah, man, that's what they trying to tell us. But that boy far from a project. Ms. Willis, what's good? BGB, you say no matter when Shedeur goes in, the third strap. Well, I hope they don't do that now. Golly. I hope they don't do that. Well, put it like this. When Shedeur does get his opportunity, they can't help but put the good boys out there. You got to give me your best O-line. You got to have Jerry Jeudy out there. Ain't no way you'll be able to sit Jerry Jeudy out. Nah. You got to have Jerry Jeudy out there. And you got to have Rash out there. And Gage out there. David or Harry or both. You got to have the ballers out there. You got the ballers out there, we good. You got them ballers out there, we sitting in a good situation. Now, you try to play us, it's going to be too obvious. Only way they could get away with that is Gage not ready. Like the wide receivers got to not be ready, but that's impossible to have all them players and nobody ready. Nah. Them boys gonna be ready. Hat, he. Hey, listen, they gonna ball. So Shedeur just sitting waiting his turn, learning and learning all the information. He looking at Joe. All right, Joe. All right, I like that from Joe. I add that. I like that. Okay, this is how you operate in the NFL. I add that. All right, I like what DG did right there. Okay, I like that. I like that. So he's learning, but at the end, you got to put him in. If the owner was telling the truth, absolutely, they're gonna play. Both rookies are gonna play. We got to see what we got. Now, if you mean that, we good. Y'all, yeah, I, I don't understand what these boys be doing. How you gotta start and then tell the team, it's a fact that we just ain't gonna let Shador shine. Like, I don't know how long. Listen, I did see a quarterback get drafted in the first round, and he waited some years before he played. I want to say 2 years, but I could be wrong. It was one, somewhere in that ballpark, 1 to 2 years. So when Shedeur does get his opportunity, y'all, he should be well ready. He should be well ready, and they can only send the twos and the ones out. They can't send no threes out. They not gonna send them out. So they gotta send the ones out because it's gonna look crazy. You gotta send the ones out. You send anything less than the ones out, it's gonna be wild. And they ain't gonna be able to do that. So you gotta send the ones, and then when you send the ones out, it's game time. You know Shador gonna ball. You know he gonna take off like a rocket. You know that boy gonna get out there and do what he gotta do. It's just a matter of time. We gotta just run our course. Even though we don't feel like running this course, we gotta run it. Like, it is what it is. We gotta run the course no matter what. I don't want to run the course. You don't want to run the course. None of us really want to run this course, but until he gets his opportunity, we got to sit back and watch. We got to sit back and just let this thing play out. It ain't something we want to watch play out, but it is. It is. And I ain't even tripping no more. I'm just going with the flow, anticipating Shador being ready, anticipating Shador balling, anticipating my boy doing what he do. That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. That's what I'm getting ready for. I'm getting ready for Shador to ball. It's only a matter of time now. It's only a matter of time. They gotta put him out there at some point. They got to, because Joe ain't lasting the whole game. DG ain't lasting. We know Joe ain't just by his history, but with Shador, you know what you're getting. But with DG, it's still a toss-up because we seen his stats. DG and Joe's stats was the same. They will throw you picks, and they will give you 50% or less. Okay, cool. That ain't winning a lot of games. Shedeur showed you he giving you 70% to 100. That's what Shedeur showed you. So if I'm getting that, that's what I'm rolling with. But y'all know how they do. Miss Brooks, you say you focused on your Eagles. Good energy and blessing. Hey, can't mess with the Browns. Yeah, I got to run my coverage on them. But I'm covering everything else. Like today, I'm doing a preview of the Eagles and Cowboys game for tomorrow. I'm watching that. I'm locked in. I'm ready to see that NFL ball for real, not the preseason. You say by the time Cleveland plays Shador, it's dog. You say, hey, my boy gonna be up out of there. Well, he'll be well buttered up. Double B, what's happening? George, Ohio, what's happening? You say you just going to watch the college football and the NFL drama too much? Well, I'm watching it all. I like it all. Like I don't want to see him in drama, but it just make his story better. It make his story way better. Um, See, Jack, you say, I believe if they start losing bad, they'll put 12 in. 12 will travel with the team because Kevin knows they will need him at some point. Well, it's better be safe than sorry. So I would travel him too because he is the emergency quarterback. So, bro, I'm traveling, and plus that make it good for the fans. Shedor's there. Shedor's there. So even if you don't go to the game, you still know Shedor there. MJ, you say it's just too much. It is. It is. But he got this. This is the journey he's on. He got to clear this journey. As him, you say, how are the other corner, other quarterbacks in the league? Ain't no rookie gonna play. Other than nope, the Saints rookie ain't playing either. They gave it to Spencer Rattler. So ain't no rookie quarterback playing. Ain't no rookie quarterback starting. Yeah, hey Miss Willis, you say you rocking with LeJontay with the Ravens. Yeah. I'm ready to watch them too. I hope he ball a lot too. Ronnie Coffee, you say, Colin, do you think the Browns will draft a QB next year and make Shador back him up? We just gotta watch the quarterbacks. Cause they had their eyes on Archman at Texas. They gotta see how he does. Now the next few weeks, he gonna look like a superstar. LSU Clemson quarterback, they gonna watch them. They gonna watch the South Carolina quarterback. They gonna, oh, yeah, Cam Ward is the other one. Cam Ward. You right, Cam Ward. I forgot about Cam. See how they do Cam? Man, I didn't even be thinking about Cam. But you still got Miami quarterback, that's good, Carson Beck. You got Arizona State quarterback. You got Oklahoma quarterback. So you got some quarterbacks that's really like that may not be getting that love they should. And then, again, you got the South Carolina quarterback, but I don't think he ready like Thorne-wise. I don't think he ready. So they could look at them and want to try to draft them guys, but you don't know of Manning coming out. And LSU and Clemson quarterback, you got plenty of film to watch on them. They done started. Clemson quarterback been starting a while. Last year was his best year. And you come into this year and he's still just, I don't know. I need a quarterback that can get it done. You see how Cam Ward, not Cam Ward, yes, Cam Ward. Cam Ward came in and took over, just like Carson Beck came and took over. Cam Newton came and took over. Caleb Williams was taking over certain games. Shedeur taking over. Like, I need a takeover. So when you got it like that, yeah, hey, whoa, TCU quarterback was good. Nah, AB, Cam Ward is forgot about him. Cam Ward is starting. Now, I do want to see Cam Ward. I do want to see Cam Ward. Cause you say the Vikings quarterback still considered a rookie. They could consider him a rookie, but I don't think he's gonna be like that. I don't think he's gonna ball like that. Now, y'all know that boy Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter out there now. Travis Hunter, they gonna give him that wide receiver. He started that wide receiver. Who? Yeah, he's starting that wide receiver. But they're not gonna give him that many reps at wide receiver at DB. They're gonna do like a count on him. Hey, how many reps he got at wide receiver? All right, 30. All right, let's go maybe 10 on defense. And then we can finish, let's give him a total of 60 plays. Y'all, they probably gonna keep him at maybe around 60 plays, y'all. That way he technically playing really one position worth, if that makes sense. Because if I keep him at 60 plays, if he did 60 on offense or 60 on defense, it's still just 60. If I go 30, that might be pushing it. But I can go maybe 50 and 10. Then I'm feeling like I won. So I think that they not gonna play Travis like that. He gonna play a lot at wide receiver and maybe some at DB. it's gonna be way more at wide receiver because they know what they getting. They like hit, hey, get that. And see, they want to make Trevor Lawrence. They want to make Trevor Lawrence him. So if I got Travis out there, the NFL got to worry about Travis until he show who he is. So they worry about Travis. They already worry about Brian Thomas. I'm good. Hey, get that Thomas. Get that Thomas. All right, hey, Trout, hand it off. Yeah, we good. So right now, Travis sitting in a good situation. He's sitting in a great situation. And I'm happy for him. Like, bro, get out there and do your thing. Get out there and ball out. Get out there and represent. Like, do your thing. So, with him balling like that, and Travis gonna have the opportunity to really be Rookie of the Year. He got an opportunity to be Rookie of the Year, but it's if the Jaguars allow him to get that. Because if you playing both ways a good amount, like 30 and 30, but now I say get more offensive plays. I'm like the Jaguars. I'm getting more offense because we can score. If Travis can get by 10 or 12 TDs receiving and come over and get 2 or 3 picks, you got to have that man Rookie of the Year. You got to have him Rookie of the Year. But they're going to give him wide receiver. He going to shine at wide receiver. It's just we don't really get to see him operate like he did in Colorado. I don't think we seeing that no more. I don't think we getting to see that no more. The way he operated in Colorado, I don't know if the NFL, the Jaguars, going to allow us to see that. Because they already saying he's starting at wide receiver, backup corner, which the defensive coordinator already said he wanted him. So why don't you just play him? Why don't you give him that opportunity to shine? Why are you holding him back? Don't hold this man back. Allow this man to get out here and dominate. Allow him to represent out there. But, hey, nah, Trap. We don't want to get you hurt. So we ain't putting you out there. So that's where we at. Jay Hamilton, you say they starting to chant his name. Yeah, hey, I'm ready to see him. He got the home game. The Bucks play away, but the Bucks ain't got Shiloh, so it really don't matter. One, you say you hearing he will play one position a game, but not both doing one game. See, they already letting us know that they ain't trying to roll with it like that. AB, you say, yeah, they're going to gradually work him into both. I hope they do. But I think if they do play in both, they're going to give him a lot of wide receiver and some DB. A lot of wide receiver and some DB. They going to make sure that DB ain't a lot. They going to make sure that DB be bare minimum. ID, you say Trevor Lawrence's job is on the line. He wants Travis more off. Yeah. He like, hey, brother, keep this pressure off me. Keep Trap out there. Trap gonna get open. Hit. Get that ball to Trap ASAP. Nick, you said you had Travis winning Rookie of the Year. He could win Rookie of the Year. He very well can win this Rookie of the Year. But he gonna have to cut up. That boy gonna have to cut up. Boy, cut up. All right, you say you want the Lions to get Shedeur. I love that too, but they not sending him to a championship team. Nick, you say Travis' main focus is wide receiver. Yes, they locked in. They like, bro, we gonna get Trevor Lawrence what he need, and we gonna get you what you need in the league, and that's at wide receiver. You know what's funny? Everybody called this man a DB out of the draft, but I always thought he was a wide receiver the whole time. Or you say, told you the Lions need him. I hope they get him, but man, if the Browns let Shedeur go, that would be the wildest thing I done seen in the NFL in a long time. JB, you say Travis deserves all the blessings he has got coming. Those boys are so young and they got folks trying. Yeah. Hey, it get like that. It get like that. They say the higher you go up, the more people can see you, and they could come for you. Nick, you say you really wish Shedeur would have played good in the last preseason game. I wish he would have too, but it wouldn't have done nothing. Man, they still would have pushed that to the side. He played good in the first preseason game. He DA player of the game, but he got work to do. He got work to do, huh? But DG throw a pick six, fumble, and went downhill, but he good. JB, you say wilder than well, Jerry Jones do silly stuff. Jerry Jones ran Jimmy Johnson away, so Jerry don't really count to me. I know Jerry gonna do stuff. Lil Mama G, you say Colin. We have to keep in mind the DB depth chart. He has other guys. He does. He does, but could he already be better than them? And they just saying we ain't playing him regardless. They could be like, we ain't playing him regardless, so it don't matter. MJ, you said Trevor and Travis are doing an Adidas commercial. They keep promoting them together. Ooh. Hey, them boys rocking. Them boys rocking. TP, you say this 12 situation has really, yeah, we kind of already knew what the NFL was about, but they made it. They made for sure we know. They like, hey, look out. What y'all gonna do? What you gonna do? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters? Huh? The Ninja Turtles? Batman? Iron Man? Spider-Man? Incredible Hulk? Who you calling? Who you calling? None of y'all can't stop what we got going. We own this. We own this. So hey. JB, you say imagine DB's getting cooked and Travis sitting on the. Now they're probably playing then. But they gonna let their hand be forced. They gonna let it be. They gonna let it be forced. You gonna have to force that hand. They like, nah, we ain't giving you that. We not giving you that. So when you look at the grand scheme of things, you got, you know who I think finna cut up this year, y'all? I keep telling y'all this. BJ Green. I think BJ Green finna shine out there. I think Shedeur, when he get his opportunity, gonna shine out there. Travis Hunter, I think he gonna shine out there. Then you got who else you got out there? LeJounte and Jimmy. I think they gonna shine out there. So even Cam Ward, I think Cam Ward gonna ball, y'all. Hey, now I think Cam Ward gonna get out there and shine. And y'all know they tried. Now this is a quarterback I'm ready to see. Caleb Williams. I'm ready to watch Caleb Williams because they act like he couldn't process this offense they had. So I'm ready to see Caleb Williams do what he do. Can Jaden Daniels run it back? Is Russell Wilson gonna do anything in New York with them Giants? Can the Jets win? Is Justin Fields like that? Like, I'm ready to see these quarterbacks. Then tomorrow you got the Eagles and the Cowboys. What Jalen Hurts gonna do? What Dak gonna do? Dak Prescott, baby. Listen. That's why today I am gonna do a preview of the Eagles game and the Cowboys game and see how this thing gonna go. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. Yeah, I'm ready to see it. Art, you say like football, you really need a different network. Yeah, man, listen. I'm going today to figure this thing out. I'm going today. Yeah, I think Michael Penix starting with who that is? Atlanta. Yeah, I want to see how he do too. So this season right here, y'all, they done put me back in the league. I'm in the NFL now. So hey, we finna rock. I'm ready because now it's NFL season. I want to see how they go about these NFL games. Because I know everybody be talking about, I know at one part of the year, everybody's saying they trying to see if you go undefeated. See if you could beat the Dolphins record. Who first broke the Dolphins record was the Patriots. But they ain't let that happen. All right, so then now they going to go from when everybody take a loss, then who the best team. So I'm finna sit here and watch everything in the league. Sundays and Saturday. Matter of fact, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Them 5 days in a row, we talking ball. 5 days in a row, we talking ball. It's exciting. I wish Shedeur was in a better position. I wish he was either behind a real good quarterback that you know he couldn't outbeat, or I want this situation to turn good for him. Like, see, if he was behind a quarterback he couldn't beat out, we had to wait our turn, we get that. But you with a quarterback that's Joe Flacco, come on, man. Ain't nobody worried about no Joe Flacco. Get Joe out of here, man. Joe ain't nobody. So when you look at it like that, it's like, when will our opportunity come? That's all we want. When will our opportunity come? And I'm ready. Red, Wanda, you said if Dak lose that game, Jerry coming for 12. Well, it ain't gonna be that easy, but Dak may lose that game. He very well may lose. Ring my bell, you say Atlanta Falcons your squad. Eddie, you say, speaking of Jimmy Horn Jr., what was the move bringing back another wide receiver that they let go? Because they let a wide receiver go to the Vikings, I believe, or the Seahawks. And then they're like, nah, we need to. I don't know why they let that boy go. That wide receiver, both wide receivers are good. Both wide receivers are good. Fresh out. Lil Mama G, you say, yes. BJ is going to shine. Yeah, BJ Green coming for y'all. If that man, if he's not in on the first, third, and long, I don't know what to say about the Jaguars, because that boy go back there. Get it. BJ Green might become a sack specialist in the NFL. AB, you say you so ready for football. It seems like we have been waiting. It do. Tomorrow, the NFL is officially here. And then Friday's football games, high school and college. Then Saturday college, then Sunday NFL, then Monday NFL. 5 days straight of football. Ooh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Kim, you say I'm not looking forward to any of it. The way they have treated Shedeur the whole time has the whole thing. Yeah. But to me, I'm looking at it in a bigger picture now. I'm looking at it, these clouds up there. The sun up there, the moon up there, the grass green. That's because somebody decided that. So I'm figuring he gonna move it out the way. Move it out the way. Frog, you say BJ Green is gonna do something special. Yeah. Ring my bell. I'm ready for Shador too. Me too. Or you said Jimmy Horn got a spot on Carolina. Yes. The coach talked about him all season. So, but again, we seen Shiloh coach talk about him all season. Or they kept asking about him. So, but L. Will, yeah, he on there. Eddie, you say grown is exactly where he needs to be, and it looked like it. This just a scenario that he got to go through. Fresh out, you say, let's get it, popping coach. Yeah, listen, yo, tomorrow I'm officially coming on. Well, y'all already know I come on at halftime. I'm coming on at halftime of that NFL game tomorrow, and I want to come on at the end of the game of the NFL game tomorrow. If I don't get sleepy, I know I'm coming on at halftime, but I hope it's a good game. Cause sometimes I be watching them games and it ain't that good. It's like, man, come on now. Miss Kill, you say you gonna let me fill you in? I will. Y'all, we listen. Today I'm gonna do a preview of the Eagles and the Cowboys, cause I want to know what it really looked like. I know the got two big boy wide receivers and Dak back, but are they really ready? AB, yeah, I watched the Bucks Friday? I watched them Friday. I talk about them every morning. Basically, I talk about them every day. PC, just today. Just today, and hold on, let me look at my watch. I think the next 2 days I'm on this slot. The next 2 days. I have my morning show, then 11:30 show for an hour for the next two more days. Next 2 days. The day, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, maybe 2 days. I ain't sure. But you'll know, because I'm going to look today. I'm going to look today. I'll tell y'all today. CJ, you say, is Shedeur getting any reps against the first team defense as quarterback? I hope. I hope. Like, they should be getting him some. They definitely should be getting him some. Eddie, you say I've been a Cowboy fan for 55 years. Love them boys. Just tired of the owner. Well, even when that owner done, the son coming, and he done learned all his ways through him. He done learned all his ways. Yeah, hey, B, we gonna rock now. Hey, appreciate it. We gonna rock now. Ryan Nicole, what's good? Red, you say we all can keep hope alive for Shador. We will. You know I will. You know I will. I'm talking about my boy Daily. Eddie, you said BJ Green could win Rookie of the Year. If he get 10 sacks, he probably gonna get it. If that boy get 10 sacks and he always disruptive, yeah, he probably gonna get it. He probably gonna get that. A Woods. So he's getting reps. We don't know yet because they ain't telling us nothing. T Kitchen, you say, have you looked at the Browns schedule? Yeah, it's a rough schedule. That schedule, rough. They first actually 6 games, they could be 0-6. But they also could get a win versus Cincinnati, maybe a Green Bay, maybe a Pittsburgh. You know, you could pull them out. Maybe even a Minnesota. So I don't think they're going to be sorry. I just, because they look like they got an O-line. They look like they got the wide receivers. They look like they got running backs. They defense look good. So, but hey, y'all, tune in later today. I'm going to check my phone stuff out. I'm going to go see who got the best phone signal ever. And I'm going to get that company today or tomorrow. But hey, rock with me. If you need anything, you need consulting. Because, listen, I done a lot. And I'm realizing you have to take your gifts and talents and present them to the world to really make an income that you want to make. So, listen, if you trying to grow on social media, email me. If you want me to promote your product, email me. You want me to promote your business, email me. You want me to promote your social media outlets, your YouTube channel, email me. Yeah, hey, all right, that's why I'm going to go ahead and check it out. And I'm an author as well. The title of my book is The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. Email me. Grab that, but email me. info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. Hey, I'll be back on later today. I will go check this phone company out because I'm tired of playing these games. Hey,